I hope everyone's having a great week. On last week's vlog, I got to show you the chaos of what it felt like to see that ginormous cedar for the very first time. So seeding is in full swing right now. We have the coolest drone footage to show y'all. This week, I'm learning what it feels like to be an up north girl and move wood around. So we actually have a fireplace up here that is actually going to be needed to be used during this winter. We had a bunch of wood sitting by our property when we first moved in. So I've been getting around and getting it all piled up. Don't know if this is the correct way to do it, but here we are. This week is starting out with a bang. There are so many new firsts for you guys to see. I've been reading y'all's comments and you guys want 2 vlogs a week. It means a lot to me to make a video diary, if that makes sense. And this is Zach and I's life, and so many firsts are happening. It's been such a whirlwind that I haven't had time to sit back and just observe and retain everything into my head of what's going on. So the memories are where it's at. I love y'all's comments. You've been so supportive. So let's get started. So in this first half of the week, Zach's gonna let me ride along with him in the spreader, and he's gonna kind of explain how everything works. And then he's gonna have a couple breakdowns because that's just kind of what happened. I let y'all know what's going on with my whole garden situation. Stick towards the end of the video and you'll find out what we're doing on Sunday. It's a whole new first and it's about time to spray. So let's get into the craziness. Speaking of craziness, hopefully that's just a test siren. That's not an actual tornado because there's not a cloud in the sky and it is gorgeous outside. Let's get into the craziness. Well, last time y'all saw me, I was driving by, and last time you saw him, he was in this field. Back there, we had to worry about maybe some fields blowing constantly, but up here, there has to be, what do you call it, a rock patrol?
Rock patrol. This is like a never-ending job, though.
Is it?
Yeah, oh yeah, this is probably a waste of our time, but I just drove by it and thought I would pick it up, but
yeah.
It weighs like 200 pounds.
I will say that I do watch, shout out to Farm with Zoe. That's a pheasant. Farm with Zoe, I've seen all of her rock picking up adventures. Stop, I'm gonna help you. And it feels like it's just a thing. Okay, he's being tough for the camera. Okay, well, cool. Lord, we were supposed to get that together. We're going pretty fast. I don't think
Full send.
this would not be the job for me. This isn't even as fast as he said he goes. So 15
You can do like
an hour.
15 for the first half of the bin or half of the spreader, and then once you get your weight down a little bit, I've been grabbing another gear and you can go like 18.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We don't have the ponies to go 18 loaded though.
No ponies, not enough. He had to explain to me how all this is operated because I'm immediately like, booms equals sprayer. And he's like, no, this is all air. There's the big fan.
We really call this a spreader. See, we're putting down our nitrogen with the spreader so that Brandon doesn't have to put it down through the drill.
Yes.
He could put it down through the seeder, but then it would slow seeding down quite a bit because you're putting down a pretty big rate of this stuff. So he would be filling a lot more and he'd be using more of his cart for this. This way he can use his whole cart just for the blend of phos and the seed.
Yeah, see, I don't know if they could see on camera how it fans out like that. And how big is this field?
Well, they're split into different fields, but I mean, there's basically 1,000 acres all just connected. Not quite 1,000, a little under, but they're all just all together right here.
We were nonchalantly talking about this field, I guess, the other day, and I thought he was just being, exaggerating and just be like, oh, I got 900 acres left or something like that, and I'm ready to get it done. And I was like, oh, yeah, right. And then I realized that, yes, out here, the fields are just a ton bigger and fathoming that. It's just weird. Like, he likes to play that game, Farm Sim. And
when we're not farming for real.
And he'll show me, I remember him showing me the maps on your game, and he was always playing a map that looked exactly like up here. Like his ultimate farm sim map was like here, and he would show me all the different weird shapes they can be, and you know, there's trees randomly everywhere. So now he's doing it in real life. While I'm at it, it was news to me once I finally got in here that we're actually walking around in a canola field, and I am hoping and praying I get to at least see canola, because on this farm they're not planting any this year, and I'm kind of sad about that because it looks absolutely beautiful. This is what these stalks are, and they just look like a bunch of little sticks in the ground. First time looking, oh, they're like foamy on the inside. Pretty neat. Okay, that's enough scrolling around. So for the grand reveal of the garden situation, look at this beautiful plot that I am able to plant a few plants in this year. Zach's boss's mom so graciously invited me to her garden to plant some stuff this year, and I am so freaking excited. I hope she doesn't mind me asking 5 million questions, because the gardening up here is completely different than it is down there. And I just wanted to point out for all my gardeners out there that maybe garden down south and are not used to this, this is their natural dirt. This straight up looks like the most beautiful compost you could ever buy. And by the time y'all are watching this, we'll hopefully be planting, since everything goes a little bit later out here. So yeah, for everyone wondering where all my seedlings are, we're not doing any of that this year, but we definitely are going to have a beautiful garden. Stay tuned for that, and leave any suggestions for some northern plants down below.
Good morning. I don't know if you saw just there. Hard to show you that because of where it was. Ended up having a little breakdown at probably, was it 2:30, 3 o'clock? Ended up being, I think, just a wheel speed sensor was all that was holding me up. It was basically the tractor did not know if it was moving or not, which then messes up your transmission settings. And so what was going on is I would take off. As soon as I would get moving, it would just throw the tractor into neutral. So ended up having to drive a little ways late last night to get a sensor. Was able to get it and got it fixed this morning, as you saw, or at least we hope. We're doing the test fire right now. So far so good. I made one pass. We did catch a little bit of rain last night. It's making it just a little bit tacky, just a little bit, not anything bad, but I'm having to go a lot slower than I was yesterday because the tires are starting to sling a little bit of mud. So I think what we're going to do is, I had almost a full bin on here. I'm going to try to get this bin emptied out just at this slow speed, and then probably run back to the shop for an hour or two and go catch up on some maintenance and stuff, just some little things that need messed with. Then we'll come back out and keep rolling. Let's go see what we can get into at the shop. Okay, I just got the word. It's actually too muddy where we were gonna go next. So, at least as of right at this moment, we're gonna give that stuff a couple more days to let it dry out, which means I'm gonna go get the sprayer and unfold it, because I got it all serviced and greased except for the boom, because you can't reach all the grease zerks on the boom with it folded up. So I'll go unfold it, get it greased. Then we'll probably put some water in the water trailer, make sure there's no leaks in it. And then I gotta learn how to use that thing, because it's a whole different setup than what I've ever used. So that'll be a new learning experience. You guys okay? Jeez, you took a nasty fall there. I forgot. I think I need to recalibrate the auto fold or auto boom fold, whatever the heck Case calls it. I have no idea, but I need to recalibrate it because we adjusted the boom a little bit and now she swings in a little hard. So sorry about that. Hope you guys are all right. Gosh dang. 0 days since an accident.
Wow, Zach's just gonna leave y'all hanging, guys. So there y'all have it. Here's the first half of the week. Just wait until Sunday. Zach's got big plans, hopefully not to beat y'all up, but to run this sprayer for the very first time. Only is he switching from John Deere to Case, but I feel like the tank is double as big and the boom sure looked double as big. It sure isn't as cold as a spring that I thought it would be, and now I've been informed by multiple people that this is an unusually warm spring. I wish Zach would hurry up with the spray footage because I cannot wait to see it. And when it comes to unpacking and getting settled, I'm kind of getting there, but it's a lot. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, as always, leave them down below. If you're new here, welcome to the mess. Look at that pheasant. Also, we've seen some more wildlife that we've never seen before in our entire lives, and I'm kind of excited to show y'all that as well. We appreciate all the support over on snowgrownoutdoors.com. We got stickers, mugs, hats are coming. We also got koozies for a nice cold beer or a soda or a pop, whatever you call it. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see you in the next one. Okay, love you. Bye.